It's not showing. Oh, come on.
Watch time and space rock a great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge one is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge one is when the run and bass rock. I rose up, took a shower, purified my arc field, took copper for a walk to ensure my chlorophyll is pumping. Done some curls for sure, I floored to build solid foundation. My crown chakra pour and heal down the pavement. Sacred ground, freedom I stand for. Free all political prisoners of war, man or woman and child. Rid the land of all foreign and alien entities. I decree this morning, send them back to whence they came. Is the peace laugh or war cry, whatever the relevant name of each path, simple highest form, spiritualities, how you would teach math. A humble beast is still a beast. Now feel the beast wrath, rain fire upon them, and the internet forms, sigils, emojis, and the avatars that wore them. Destroy this de facto government and its quorums. Establish Big Mom's house so she may restore him. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge born is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge born is when run and bass rock. The next note to self, quit playing, hit the gas. This shaft is called my turn, take the risk and spaz. Most of them got vaccinated with chips in their ass, plus rappers sacrificing each other for grips to their cash. Sad can't watch videos without the subliminals, predictive programming weirdos from minstrel shows. The land's contaminated, fruits and vegetables, black minerals, the water and skies I fry. Liquid chemicals, technology got me here in front of my desktop perusing these beats and whatnot for my best option, contemplating which bar will next spot to unlock the minds that are stuck within a Xbox off the chart. I continue to climb, watching the rest flop like carp fishing, 100% fresh salt water. I'm on the front line, ex-Marcia spot. I shine because of her, for she's the best sport. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates this spark, waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge one is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge one is when the run and bass drops. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the great matriarch. Honor and respect to our ancestors. Jah, you've always had a father, the author of your flow, the show fire starter, the cause of your glow. But the trail I've blazed, I pray you turn from it. The hell I've raised, I pray you don't burn from it. The work I put in, I pray that you earn from it. The mistakes I've made, I pray that you learn from it. You my splitting image, little darker, little taller. I'm a shot caller, though you just a little baller. Little chief, I'm still teaching you like G.I. Jane. My yin reaching you, this might be lock and chain. Black you speaking true, you ignite lots of pain. I feel the releasing of lightning and drops of rain from the sound cloud. You sound like me, the crown's proud. But unlike me, son, you haven't turned down louder. Smoke screen which surrounds you, shrouds your sound. My shout allow your genius to astound the crowd. You my beloved, you scintillate profusely. You my beloved, you resent fate foolishly. You my beloved, do ventilate truthfully. You my beloved son, and who I'm well pleased. Okay, shall we? Your vision is resplendent, my descendant when filming your intuition extends. The lenses felt when your cinematographic flashes of your scripted class get your inner magic. Dramatic action mixed with vivid aspects mastered surpasses the average glass, stretches the facet through the scope of life's Kodak you see classic. The question you have is mathematics, please ask it. Son, Earth's a classroom, so put your hand up. At last, boom, you already knew the answer. I pray to God to give me another chance for the love of my life, my wife, just a romancer. In the misconception, no time but second guessing. It's that saying you knew who was who through a reflection that she showed you of me many years ago. Special features presentation appears to show you my beloved. You scintillate profusely, you my beloved. You resent fate foolishly, you my beloved. Do ventilate truthfully, you my beloved son, in whom I'm well pleased. Now Samuel, I am you. Found for sure that the signal isn't scrabble or deprogrammable. From a look up to a lion, not of my bloodline. Don't give a damn, don't love you as if you was mine. I'll be the first. Forgive me for my absence. The most I sat me down to learn patience through abstinence. Amongst other lessons, perfect my craft and talents. Balance of our legacy in the Black Hawk's talents. Face adversity, overcome all challenges. Generational wealth for the next generation to us. Can't make the same mistakes of past tenses. Instead, let's create a after we've cried, relavish this type of atmosphere. Redirected fire, recalibrate the energy to propel us higher. As sovereign, opulent, autocratus, niches. I look at all three of my sons. On God, I see you. You my beloved. You scintillate profuse. You my beloved. You resent fate foolishly. You my beloved. Do ventilate truthfully, you my beloved sons, in whom I'm well pleased. The human heart cries out for help. The human soul implores us for deliverance. But we do not hear their cries, for we neither hear nor understand. But the man who hears and understands we call crazy and flee from him. This a call to my ancestors. Rid the land of damn settlers. Turn our signs to hand gestures. Whether we feeling immense pressure. Some store each clan better. Planting the devil to stand the weather. It's a must we band together. Put that on Abraham and Esther from Castilians to conquistadors. Iberians, traitorous Moors. Didn't arrive as friends to us, whether as slavers, invaders, or disguised traders, missionaries, Islamic Christians with dictionaries. No mutual goal to coexist. Those warships in our tributaries. Military tactics to test shores. Foreigners have no respect for. Treaties and oath, why expect war from those who want to conquest except war. They didn't bring women during the invasions. The minds won't rape. Miscegenations, the spread of mis and disinformation, which manufactured the miseducation of the soul. Carter G. Bush, Robert Taylor Holmes, Marcy and Brooklyn, projects and hoods, where we were pushed in Cali to Florida. Hardly cushion. It's like the terror Paris. Never ending shipment of Amerindians from Belize to the Caribbean. Years I shot the sheriff meaning. Shut my field can be read, no book. Flows in my veins were prepared with no hook. Behind the back pass with flair, no look. This beef is rare, get fed, no cook. We're peaceful people, they call us animals. Truth of the matter, they were cannibals. Practice unclean religious rites. Evidence tangible, check the annals. I bring heat, this beast flammable. Feel free to critique this canonical. If your brain's deeply manical, release or get treated damnable. You speak Hannibal, I talk black hole. Fighting the line now, the cheese back with bulk that's big muscle drip. Up to tussle with Uncle Sam, Big Brother, and his clique. Put that on Abraham and Esther. It's a much, we band together. Blend in the devil to stand the weather. Sound strong, each clan better. Whether we feeling the man's pressure. Turn our signs to hand gestures. Rid the land of damn settlers. This is a call to my ancestors. I'm in my own zone, within my own home. I'm in my own throne, my own skin, no clone. On long going in for the wind, ozone, 10 toes strong, closed doors are opening, siphoning, my own tone, microphoning, my own song, on my own right and my own wrong, my own masters, I'm my own master, in debt to my own loan. I'm in my own zone, within my own home, I'm in my own throne, my own skin, no clone. I'm in my own zone, from the hip to the thigh bone. From the lip to the microphone, I'm like a disciple stone. Yet much larger than this fleshly vessel board. Like an architectural lecture with its trestle board. Polished and tougher, I embrace the struggle. Broke free from the dome, I escaped the bubble. They say trust the signs, but somebody's lying. Try my patience, I'm aligned with Mother Nature, frying these agents of this dying matrix. I'm in my own zone, within my own home. I'm in my own throne, my own skin, no clone. Since 1970, there I was born. Robert Taylor's 92nd Exodus, Buckingham to one. First Sister Claire Muhammad School, then Fellowship Christian Academy. This before I went public, still stuck with self adamantly. Spark from the infinite. See the sun, I'm equivalent. The eminent instrument of the eminent village and militant. Break it down in increments. Rid the land of immigrant, misogynist and feminist. Restore the innocent. Half-rich of Indians. Round pegs and square holes. Kindred spirits and rare souls. Discard the scarecrows. Better yet, the straw man. Pepperboard rhetoric of the law man. It was us European salt and ever since squatted on our land. Slaughtered our clans. Charted our sands, auctioned us through birth certificates, social security, bartered our branches, census, or the doll's rolls, religious books, or lost scrolls. Everywhere we turn, crossroads, to relearn or more is most mode. I'm not talking Morse code. Purged the family tree that infected the bloodlines of the autochthonous Niji, brought with them disease, their pale-faced Slavic Maytags, Gregorian calendar holidays, turned the rainbow to a gay flag. They made treaties with tribes they recognized federally and ethically. They were in cahoots with the Iroquois Confederacy. It's my destiny, along with the ancient ones, to return for everything they owe. I don't mean government-sanctioned funds. I got other artistic notions of mine that's high-flown, because the land's fly-blown. Look for me in a cyclone. Great spirit, quick in my bones. I'm a true and living soul, son of the great matriarch. My heart glistening gold. Everyone wants to walk in the sun with her, but she'll run to the one who'll dance in the rain for her until it's done. I'm in my own zone, within my own home. I'm in my own throne, my own skin, no clone. On long going in for the wind, ozone, 10 toes strong, closed doors are opening, siphoning, my own tone, microphone, my own song, on my own right and my own wrong. My own masters, I'm my own master, in debt to my own loan. I'm in my own zone, within my own home. I'm in my own throne, my own skin, no clone. I'm in my own zone, within my own home. Because the land's fly blown, look for me in a cyclone. Microphone, my own soul, my own skin, no clone. Does that still be once them foreigners are long gone?
In my music, and a lot of this music, we're talking about the suppressed rising, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Check this out.
3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. It's time for a change, got a bounce up. The oppressor's about to get tossed up. I'ma lay him out, execution's down. Too late when apologetic claim. You wrapped in a coke up, blame my God, it's over. Doing your time is to the end. Locked out, silent without sin. He put me on the planet for justice to win. Oppressors about to get rolled on. Suppressors attached in the war zone. Revolution can start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger popping like Jericho. Backed by the honorable, who sits to the pinnacle. Who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the pitiful simple. My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the black blast and kill this. Don't think any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who have it to withstand. No one kneels too late when the cats get killed. Don't believe in TC type. Going hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome when it's on the zone. All red in my vision through sight. It's gonna be killed whenever I fight. From above, I'll be given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. On the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' let it all, so gon' pass the kite. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a, gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business, you want to be successful, you want to be like Trump. Gimme. Push. Step. Crush. That's how it all is. And it's like, nobody ever stopped.
Yo, what's cracking, y'all? What's happening? Yeah, I meant to come on about an hour and a half, almost hour, 45 minutes ago, whatever it was, but body was hurting, and I had to take care of a couple things, and I'm getting ready to take this lymphatic stuff here. I'm gonna share with you. Dang. This stuff's clean, but you know it dries when I use it. Even though I clean it out good, it's just little mason jars I use. I like it because I can put this 4 ounces without going all overboard. But I wanted to address something. I was going to put a title that could have been controversial. So, you know, they trying to, you know, it's the time when they want to do stupid shit here. They want to bring down the country and all that. So they want to censor, stop people talking, you know, the fake ass Jews. That's what they want to do. But they're fake. You know, I don't care fuck what they doing. The world knows. Everybody from Poland, the world, everywhere, from Warsaw, everywhere knows. Everyone knows. And all that censoring shit and all that other dumb shit they do, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit right now. Ain't nobody playing with it. Damn it. I guess they're bothered, so they want a little goofy algorithm and everything. But what's striking to me, strikingly funny to me, is the fact that here in America, you still got a bunch of woods in them who buying like they're really the Jews or some shit. When I say that, I'm not being disrespectful to the light-skinned people who know better. I'm being very disrespectful to the monkeys who run around in their little fake world. I don't give a fuck what costume they're wearing either. That don't mean shit to me. All right? Because, you know, you get to a point, and that's not emotions or feelings. I just had enough of all the stupid shit, how dumb they are. And you know what we call the people who I deal with? And it was a pale skin that said it. White superiority is really white stupidity. I'm like, holy shit. Did you really just say that? Yeah, man. I had an uncle, man. He was deeper than that. And then we started talking about reality and truth. And he's like 75 and he's stuck. I was like, is it a spell? Is it magic? He says, I think so. Because he said he was part of some initiative group or whatever. He said that. I didn't care to hear the name. But they're just playing out stupid. And you would think that if there was white superiority, they wouldn't be worried about little old dumb niggers or whatever they want to call it. But you see that's more and more because inbreeding is real. Our people are partaking in that shit, sadly. Not a lot, but quite a few. And I don't even think there are people. I think it's other people who are melanated. I'm not dismissing the fact that melanated people, you know, on all sides, because we have a bunch of our own people who are running around gay as hell and they don't know who they are. They call themselves everything else than what they is. Whew. Take that, clean it up. But the title was going to be, is it white superiority or white stupidity? I decided to put that nothing. Because to me, it isn't all that important, great, grand, or anything. It just, why would I give strength and energy to something that I find to be complete bullshit, irrelevant, stupid? It ain't my problem if someone looking, and there are those who play the role, and it's not even about that. It's to keep up the farce, and they're on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Yet, there is a big number of these converts over the last 3-4 years, fake motherfuckers, who wanted to just kill some melanated people. They fly the Rim fan, Star of Rim fan, which it ain't even that, because the damn fan Star of David, which is complete horseshit. And you have a system so that way deniability, and so that way they can play down everything. They can sit there and go, you're anti-Semitic. Now we already know the individual that made up that bullshit who don't care about religion or anything. And he says, well, if you're having a problem to say anti-Semitic, so they ran with it. The Zionists did, mind you. And the fact that if you go before the 1800s, where was these goddamn Jews? And so they have the lineage to use our narrative, our history of the Grand Canyon, Egypt is here. Like I keep telling people, this is not Arizona. I want y'all to look up and find out what the real name of Arizona is and what it alludes to in the bases of Egypt, in the place where the Pison, the Mississippi, the fish, you know, all those stuff. The 7 points to which don't even exist over there in the which called canal over in so-called Arabia. And it's funny how people keep buying into all these lies, and you would think with all this information, because I mean, it's enough where they run around going, well, we done showed debunk COVID, and it's funny how the very people who are censoring with fake Jews, the Zionists, and all these people dead, and this government is still allowed to move around. You got doctors still in the hospital working who played a major role in the murder of people, and it's supposed to be okay. Now, maybe it is, but when it comes to my people, oh no, it's not all right. It'll never be all right. But yet you still have this insatiable appetite for this inbred level of stupidity that is beyond culpable. I keep telling these young brothers over here, right, the ones that I met, I say to them, I see you got a lot of pale skin friends. Be query about 10% to 20% of them. What do you mean? Well, I see y'all keep running around with them, but know this. Some of them are them. And they're going to get what they can from you. And they're going to use you up. And they will shit on you in a heartbeat. Now, I'm not saying, see, the enemy, in order to create World War III and civil unrest, they have to push a narrative. As y'all see, the so-called dude that supposedly got murdered, who took the gun and knew to turn and run right out the way, he's an ideal soldier. He's a fraud. It's the second time dying. They are really, really pushing for y'all to lash out. Now, somebody's getting the wind of something. Somebody's paying attention, because a lot of light-skinned brothers and sisters are starting to see this fracas. You know, they Kirk's wife, they were talking about something with that, and she looked like if you mention Jesus Christ, the devil would jump up out of it, right? And this is an ongoing thing. It's systemic. I hate using these terms, devil, angels, God. I really do. You know, when you knew otherwise, you just, you know, but it's for y'all to find out. You know what I'm saying? But you have these people who just can't let go. They got to have the this and they got to have the that. Well, it's melanin, less melanin or whatever. For the sake of my existence, I just still can't. I don't want to figure it out. I just know that it is a platonic relationship with the undeniably truthful and proof stupidity. And I don't know, Hollywood must be a hellified wand to cast spells, because goddamn, when they broke that fake ass queen Elizabeth, whatever the fuck you want to call her, all hell must. I think that's when all hell started to break loose. You have all these children missing, blatantly. You have people being done in the most abusive, abrasive way. You have the very bastards who are against you in secret and in your face, who are controlling these false narratives, and yet people still choose to side with the enemy's narrative as if a bygone be bygone and it fits your liking and your understanding and your misinterpretation. You see what I'm saying? It's to me, it's not confusing or anything, because I'm being very careful about words, choice words. Now I'm gonna speak, and I know the way I'm doing it, the people who be around me when I'm talking like this, they know it's more of a brass, comical way, because I find it stupid, and I say things with dark humor and stuff when it comes to it. Yet, and it sounds like emotions and feelings are bound up in it. It's not. I'm always attempting to figure out how in the hell can individuals be that goddamn stupid? No, really. You still have monkeys, after everybody's realizing other terms, who still call themselves Moors. Moors were not our friends, because there was a stolen hyphens there. Our outposts were overrun, many of our people murdered around this earth. Or, not to say around, but in different places and outposts on our different lands. And you would think that when I said that there was a book on Tartary that talks about Gog and Magog, did any of y'all look for it? Did any of y'all look for a book on Tartary that talks about Gog and Magog, the wall, betrayal, Alexander the Great, a Negro being betrayed, falling, and then them being leased out into the world when they were meant to be kept back and actually eradicated? They were meant to be slaughtered. But here it is. Our lovely hearts, our righteous upright ways are falling away from. Now you see. And y'all really think you got the cinch? You got a lock on it? You can't walk by me if I don't know you and be light-skinned without me looking you dead in your eyes and a number. Not out of worry. Because you're beneath me. And I say that because, and I mean it, because I'm not into fake races, ethnicities, and all that dumb bullshit. I am into identity crisis. Motherfuckers are with it. And individuals who are running around masked by many identities as if it's fluid and you're supposed to drink from it. Nigga, I'm spitting it out left and right. No, I entertain many functions and ideas. But you can never come around me and you haven't created nothing but chaos. All you want to do is fight. You don't even know fuck why. You don't even know what peace is, but you think you're supposed to have peace because you believe in some fake white superiority. First of all, we have dumb niggas, and you know you need to know that probably feds or something trying to push that. In the Bible, there was white. You just had these fake ass Hebrew Israelite motherfuckers, fake ones, talking about, see, black is in the Bible. When I saw that shit, I said, motherfucker, Genesis chapter 10, verse 6 or some shit. I went in there. I says, well, you know, let me go ahead and pull that shit up. Let me see if I still got it, because I did my best to throw it away. I said, these motherfuckers don't read nothing. They so stuck in their functionality of complete stupidity, and they said King James. I called them on their shit on Facebook. And fake ass mother suckers. I have no respect for these groups. I really do. Because there's not a righteous heart involved. They have a platonic relationship with the biggest stupidity. And you can't make this shit up. Let me see if it's in the history. Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. Well, there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm going to share some of this stuff with you. Okay. Yeah, this is it. Okay. So they went to Genesis, chapter 1, verse 20. No. That's not it. God damn it. Why does it do this double shit? Excuse me. Was it on this? My apologies. I gotta get something to eat. Well, I got stuff back in the back. My cottage cheese. But I want to see if I can pull this up. Alright. You lift all the weights in the world, you stupid motherfucker, don't mean shit. Anyway, I think it was what I stated. It's not done either. I think I typed it in. I saved it in this one, that phone. All right. But anywho, so they put it up there, and I pulled the whole thing up, King James, and it was King James, and like I stated, and I read it all the way through, and I said, these people don't lost their cotton picking mind. Hey, Thumb, hey, Nits, hey, Niece, oh, Mag, West Side, what's going on, Millennial, what's up, Mama? Okay, and I pulled it up. Let me see if it's on here, because it might be on here. No, that's not it either. It should be right here. Oh, I'm gonna show y'all some stuff with y'all, some vittles and stuff that y'all might want to look into. Oh, yeah, Genesis chapter 10, verse 6. And the sons of Ham, Cush, and Mizraim, and Put, and Canaan. Now they said, in the truth of origin, the curse was not on Ham, and nor was it to make him dark. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. The curse was upon Canaan. You gotta look who comes from Canaan and Canaan, or whatever you want to call him, and look what it's based upon. And y'all know who he's the son of, and blah blah blah. And I need y'all to search that out, okay? But they tried to say in there, it literally had nigger, meaning black. I didn't have to go and look. I went in there and pulled it up, chapter 6, verse 3. I said, well, damn, I went down to 6, and the sons of Ham, Cush, and Mizraim, and Put, and Canaan. And I said, wait, let me go see. There's something I'm missing this shit. I said, well, this is chapter 6, verse 3. What the fuck is that? So, and then it said chapter 10 on the thing. Yeah, chapter 10, verse 6 through 3, some shit like that. So, no, 10, verse 6, excuse me. My apologies. And it says he was a mighty hunter before the Lord, whereas it is said even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord. I said, this shit I was reading about the other day. Where's nigga in black? Where's the word? And I showed y'all Nigeria, not nigger, where it's at. I said, and somebody must be following along and they're doing, maybe it's the algorithm. I don't have a clue. That is nowhere in that damn King James perverted, messed with, flipped around up on his head, inverted, upside down, backward, reverse. It's not in there. But you have these individuals who know that people are very emotional, sensitive, all up in their feelings, are broken, right? And they're going to listen and they're going to move with shit and they're going to run with it. And it's to push something, to make people react. You know, you remember when those guys running around and all the black, whatever Hebrew, whatever the fucks, right? And they were training and all that shit, and everybody's like, yeah. Y'all need to pay attention. You got a lot of these Kappa Phi, Delta Phi, cute. You got these motherfuckers who are paid actors who, I'm not saying all of them are. I'm just saying, though, you do have these paid actors who are going to be pushing this shit. And the government's going to allow it because they know what could come from it. If our people are running around all confused and conflicted, they're still being dealt with in a way that causes trauma. On top of the trauma already proceeding. And they're waiting for something to come from it. Y'all don't see it, but I have tons of videos of Negroes getting shootouts with cops, getting hit by the cops, and then the motherfucking Peckerwoods walking up on a motherfucker that's hit by a car, laying on the ground, shooting them with their guns. It's like all getting target practice. And you motherfuckers don't know nothing about it because you're still running around skewed, and it's giving these motherfuckers a false sense of existence and everything. Fake ass Jews and everything. Just monkeys. They just look like a pile of shit. But anyway, I'm just saying, that's just where I'm at. I can't wait to see them in the end. But I'm just saying, it is what it is. And you would think that even they would change direction and be like, fuck this shit. But that's how brazenly stupid they are. You know, when you give people all these weapons and they get training, and you know how the guys are ex-military, it feel good, right? When you pop, and you're faster than everybody else, and you got this new red dot, and I like line sights, fuck a red dot. I like to train and be able to move on each target and see on my body, you know, the reflection of it. But the thing is, it's meaningless. It's only meaningful for those people who think that's power. That ain't power. Like right now, all the spraying these dumb motherfuckers doing, thinking that's stopping because they think they got it down by whoever by design has told them. Yeah, that's gonna stop what's going to happen, regardless. Well, at least they can stave it off and slow it down. All right. But see, these people are making a bargain with their own devil. And they gotta add it up. And there ain't no way around it. See, these motherfuckers got plans on top of plans on top of plans when none of y'all planning. All y'all doing is running around living existence. So say if it fell. Say if motherfuckers say, fuck it, we keep the dollar right here like it was in the first goddamn place and get rid of these Zionist fucks who are trying to do what they did to Germany, what they did to France, what they did to Belgium, what they did to Poland, what they did to every fuck Russia, everywhere they fucking been. And all the converts they letting in, all kind of motherfuckers. All right? Because they're very aware. But the thing is, like the book I was reading back when I was in Page, and I was showing the history, talking about the wars of how they put these motherfuckers in certain places, and everybody's warning each other, killing each other, until they feel like they want to unscript it and start all over again. Custodians and all that, and whatever the fuck you want to call them and shit. All right? And maybe it's misdirect, maybe it's redirection, or misfocus, or refocus. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you want to call it. It doesn't matter to me. But I'm just saying, for all of you that keep looking for stuff and finding stuff, you need to do a little better job when it comes to deliberating on what it is you find. Because a lot of times, a lot of y'all find some good information and you don't circumvent it. You don't allow yourself to look at all the other information. Niece, baby girl Slaughter, she getting all kind of books. And she's going to get to the point where she puts things together and she ain't going to say nothing else. She's going to be like, and those who she confide in, she can relegate it to. Now, it comes a time when you realize you're the true Judeans, Atlanteans, whatever the fuck term you want to use, when you're the true people of this earth right here, then when you really come into knowing the knowledge per se of knowing based on what you have been taught to believe knowledge and all that shit is, you realize you never had to say shit in the first place. Maybe it's meant for you to say something else. But they keep digging themselves deeper and deeper. It don't matter. A lot of them they're using, they're gonna get rid of them. And you would think even with that, because with them there can't be only one, that's just bullshit. You would think that they would wisen up a little bit and stop being so damn deliberately fucking stupid. A lot of people are just as fucking stupid. Oh my goodness. I keep seeing videos of these brothers beating on these sisters and these sisters trying to act like man, and I'm just like, that is not 1 ounce. I mean, what goddamn shots did they give these motherfuckers? I mean, this is beyond hyperbole. I mean, there's those who had the shots and they ain't acting that way. That tells you there are different tribes. We keep going, you know, I'm Cherokee, I'm Siksika, I'm Blackfoot, I'm this, I'm that. Most of the people saying all this shit don't even know what the fuck they're saying. Y'all know, okay, I say Anaquia and Chickasaw, the Choctaw, right? The Choctaw. But do you know where it really goes back to? If you're dealing with Dan or Jacob or whatever, or Jacob or whatever, we're gonna stop saying the goddamn. We're gonna stop that utilizing this Yiddish fucking language because it's our language. Jacob or Isaiah, whoever the fuck, right? Do y'all know what tribe they belong to? Well, y'all thinking the tribes you professing and claiming, Pamunkey and you know and. Shit, there's a ton of them, right? How about they all belong to one system based on who they were born from? I'm just saying. The roles that they're supposed to mitigate, how they're supposed to carry themselves. How come nobody's ever said that yet? Why is that I gotta be the first one to always say this shit? And then motherfuckers piggyback, they come watch and they see something, they go, oh, I like that. But you still have these niggas who love their bullshit. Excuse me. They love their bullshit. Okay? So, let me show you what I'm taking. Alright? Or utilizing. Can't use everything all at one time. So, you know I have the lymphatic shit down here in the bag. Now, I'm not using that. Which card? So, this is lymph tonic. This is lymph tonic. This is from Sprouts. I like a lot of their shit. It's been very tested very well. Even though I make dandelion, I like sometimes having it in a tincture because it is really good when I don't have a way to boil. I can't get hot water and I don't trust the water that's being heated. So I can just do this in the water I prefer. I don't have to mess with mineral water every day, which can give you a headache because mineralization or remineralizing yourself. Sometimes you take stuff you don't need. So when I drink this, you know I like the German one, even though they're crying and complaining about it has lead and arsenic, everything does. I like the Sokosani. I like it. But I sip it, and it lasts me for like a week. You know what I'm saying? I keep it in the ice cooler. I actually gotta charge that up to 100%. Plug in the cooler. I got the 46 quart. And see how cold it gets. It got pretty cold. I just want to see how long it maintains, how many amperage hours I have with the Jackery or the EcoFlow, if I want to run to the other. And maybe in 2 weeks or in a month, I'll go ahead and buy the bigger Jackery and we'll see. But I want to get the lithium battery. That way I can run whatever I want. But so that, I'm utilizing that. And I like bromelain, but I'm doing it with quercetin and vitamin C, which quercetin is a stronger part of vitamin C, bromelain, and Solari. Y'all know, for those who know, I've utilized this one because it's third-party tested. It goes beyond that. I'm not big on the steroids and stuff like that, but the binders and stuff, which is, you know, but it's very minimal. I like this because it's a little balanced. So I'm utilizing that, but that's every other day. It's not every day. Just like the lymphatic, I'm gonna do that for 7 days, then off for 3, and then go back on for 4, off for 2, back on for, you know, a week. And because I'm over 50, I always take a B12. Now I have two forms. I utilize this mostly. I take about a spray and a half, and then I like my 1,000 micrograms, okay? Micrograms. Now I only mess with the methylcobalamin. I don't mess with nothing else because that's the one you want to get, you want to deal with. So, excuse me. This one's 500 micrograms. This is 1,000. I prefer the 500 to 750 because I push my body kind of hard in the gym with the injuries I had, the broken foot and all that kind of shit. And then there are moments when I take the fermented B vitamin, which is not every day. Again, I just don't do it every day. I'll take it for 3 days and then I'm off for 2. And then I'll take it again. But the first thing you need to do is get your gut clean. And a lot of y'all don't know that flushing your system, I'm not gonna go in the back and pull that other shit out. You gotta have good fats. So I have my avocados. I'm gonna blend 2 of those, eat 2 of those a day. I have my greens. I have raw walnuts, my pineapple and cucumber. This stuff is gonna help you urinate a lot of your toxins out, and then going into a dry sauna while you're hydrated, well hydrated, allow you to sweat that crap out. As you see, that's the reason, only reason why I do it, because I'm going in there to let you know. And you don't have to be in there no longer than 25 minutes. I push it 30, 45. I think a couple times I was in there for an hour because I'm pushing it to see my body, what effect it has. And then zinc. Zinc makes me kind of go blind. It is what it is. I don't need a lot of it. So, but I take it when I take the pumpkin seed oil. Pumpkin seed oil is also beneficial for the prostate and stuff like that. But I take it, I don't know, I take it for 2 days and then I don't take it for 2 days. So, and I'm very, very poignant about how I take it, because I don't want to take it all the time. I have my black walnut, as y'all know, and I take my oil of oregano. Remember I shared that with y'all? Organic oil of oregano. And I take my black walnut, which is non-GMO, gluten-free, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about gluten because bromelain will break gluten down, all right? I take that every day, okay? I just didn't take it today because I'm doing the other stuff. I just started adding the bromelain quercetin because I have the regular pill form, which is pretty strong. And I only use that every once in a while. I don't, a lot of this stuff, a lot of people know I don't do a lot of this shit, like, nuh-uh. So, as you can see, I've had these for about two months, a month and a half, 2 months. It's unique synergistic formula, immune health support. It's gluten, wheat, and dairy-free, suitable for vegans. I'm on my way there. I'm not there yet. But as a dietary supplement, they take about 2 vegetable capsules a day. I take 1 in the AM, and you take it with a meal, preferably. All right, trust me. And that's how I take it once, because I'm taking the other thing, which has the bromelain and the vitamin C. And I've been off of that for 2 days now. You know, I still push 3 plates on the bench unnecessarily. I worked my forearms today. I went there because my forearms, I'm starting to get them back a little strong. My wrist is pretty fucked up, but I'm able to get that good, you know what I'm saying, and get that ski muscle popping, and you know, and it feels good, you know, when breaking the body parts up, not doing a 6-7 day plat, you know, up and down pyramid. And I have the moments when I don't want to lift, and I listen to myself. You don't have to work out, especially if you're cleansing. You got to be real careful to where you're sore. That's just bullshit. Anyone tells you, oh, you're sore the next day, you just did your body a disservice. You don't have to burn. It's bullshit. How many of you count your macronutrients? How many? None of you do. How many count your protein to healthy fat and carb ratio? None of you do. This also right here will help you with your bloating and stuff like that. Bromelain. There's another one called There's a few actually. Let me pull it up right quick. There's I don't have it. I got a couple of things I've ordered, and I'm waiting for those to come in. All right. I'm gonna retards, man. For those who don't know, this is not for those who know. All right. Stop. Killing parasites is the most important thing, and there's plenty of them in your ass. All right. Trust me. A whole lot. I figured it wouldn't be here as usual. Let me see. It should be on here. Hopefully it's on here. Out of here, man. Excuse me. Oh, cleavers. I can't. I'm not gonna look through it. I got a whole lot of stuff there. CLEAVERS. Cleavers. Look it up. It's a plant. The plant, the which call part, you can use this tea. It's like fern, it sticks and everything. I'm big on the root part. That's also very beneficial for you. Helping you with bloating and all that kind of stuff, water retention and you gotta look if you got a heart problem or liver, but you gotta make sure I talk with your healthcare and everything. I'm no way giving advice like some fake ass doctor. This is more natural. We can say what the fuck we want. We can put our information up because we are doctoring this original. You are sovereign. It doesn't matter what the fuck their misinterpretation of sovereign is because they're fucking confused. The Constitution was actually meant for us. That was why it was created, so we can keep our firearms, blah, blah, blah. To which they reversed it and made some bullshit. Now you got all these peckerwoods running around 1776 and all, and they ain't one fighting shit. It's just what it is. I'm tired of people talking about the Boston Tea Party. They're paying to feel black, and they don't even know the history behind that bullshit. But it is what it is. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Some of these things y'all need to really look at. All right, stop being divided by the unconscious community. All right, the FBA motherfuckers and all these other dumb son bitches that just seem to not be able to shake nothing because they love holding onto the master's narrative. All right. So yeah, cleavers, bromelain, there's a number of things you can look into, but I would be very, very coy in my carefulness of how I approach due diligence and deal with things that are beneficial. What does it say? Yeah, baby, I want to watch more of your vids hopefully this week, and I want to do it on the. Yeah, she got some good stuff, man. Yeah. Westside putting up some crazy stuff. I got a couple of videos he hooked me up with. I'm gonna put up. Oh, the one where I'm the president. Ooh, child, King, Westside, King. I know when these goddamn, we ain't presidents of no corporation. The military industrial complex, which is govern everybody, which is the U.S. corporation. We're supposed to have a treaty with our people. Okay? When we stop leaning on motherfuckers to do the job that we should be doing it, especially with those who have no problem with us. We create a problem. Now we partake in it, and we're upholding the shit that they've created, and we have nothing to do with that. This is not my party or my tap dance. You feel me? That's how they get to the root of things. Our people running around confused and less numerically supreme altogether. Make that make sense. It doesn't matter what I know or what I have seen or been permitted or whatever it may be. What I know might not mean nothing to the majority of motherfuckers, and that's a good thing. But I'm just saying. All right? You got to take care of yourself. You need to clean all that shit out your system because everybody's walking around with 100% toxins in your motherfucking body. You see the snow? It's like going back to the 90s. You burn it, it's black. We used to do that in Florida. Ain't nothing but straight up, I don't want to say man-made because they ain't men. They're bullshit that they make, okay? You would think people would rise above the occasion and realize this. Ain't nothing they doing is natural. And you see that lady who took the damn fake ass snow and put it under the microscope. I forget how many times she x-rayed that, whether it be 100 or whatever. And the very same things that you see in the Johnson & Johnson bullshit, that nano whatever, is in the fucking snow. So y'all got your dogs out there playing it. You got people bushcrafting, melting it down, drinking it. Come on, man. just saying. It's funny to me. Then we're taking hot showers and shit, getting in your pores and shit. Am I saying you're not? Am I saying you're not stronger than that? Oh hell no. But now y'all ain't meeting it. You ain't. Y'all don't know. Y'all think raising your frequency, yeah, absolutely, it's a different feeling. I'm not gonna get into it. But you think what we call frequency, right? You think that it's supposed to be like, now I'm a Marvel comic. You know, we still got people doing Batman. They don't know what the true Batman, where the design come from, what is a battle uniform, and what it alludes to, and what its purpose and what it is. Some would say on their side that it's a god. Aren't ye gods? And that's perplexing, isn't it? Look, we're the God killers. Y'all need to wake the fuck up, man. You know? The cloud sitting. Yeah, I know, man. Our people ain't talking too much about it. A lot of people running around buck-eyed ass stupid. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. Another thing I've gotten tired of is looking at all these goofy women in so-called South America with their big ass, big boobies, walking around because now they fair skin with their straight hair thinking that's the shit. Honey, if you come over here and see this, no. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Beautiful. But no. You're allowing your genetics to be supplemented with something from the enemy as if because they paint a picture that in novellas and Hollywood, that's the go-to. No. Stop doing that shit. Now, if you're natural that way, all right, absolutely beautiful. But if, hyperbole, if you have been changed and don't get it, walk around with your fat lips, not Botox and everything, accept the reality of your truth, of the truth of your existence, and stop being demorally disrespectful to your aunts and fucking sisters. That's all I'm alluding to. There's a lot of beautiful, light-skinned women, boy, listen here. Slim, thick, shit. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these ones think that's the hit. No. What happened to women just being beautiful? The fact that our people were always supposed to been to themselves. And so we have this new narrative, this new phenomenon, this out of order shit. Okay? Stop it. Because it's stupid. Anyway, I was waiting on 7 grams. You told me he was shaving his mustache. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm gonna go get something to eat. I just thought I'd come in and chime on this dumb shit because there's so much of it going on. All right? Seriously. And we need to stop it. I'm tired of these goofy motherfuckers with this black and white. And this, that, it's just fucking, yeah, had it. We're all combobulated, and all of these dumb, worthless, goofy ass, never accomplished nothing racists. The funniest motherfuckers I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, he's chilling, man. He's doing what he gotta do, man. I'm just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get my green drink, have that, and then I'm gonna go and get me some shrimp fried rice or something. I like nice little Japanese restaurants and shit like that. But I don't want no rice. I just want vegetables, you know what I'm saying? And some shrimp. But yeah, that's about it. People be seeing me because I've been always eating my manischewitz, my unsalted matzo bread and everything. They be like, and then they see me walking with like a filter fish, the salted. They be like, he really eats that shit. Duh. My matzo balls and my sauerkraut, But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, these monkeys, I'm gonna put my video back the fuck up there. They haven't said shit. They felt some kind of way, showing me that they're weak and emotionally unstable. And it's just what it is, because they are. They will. Look, I put many videos up that were pretty questionable, right? But they tell a story. And the ones for comedy, laugh. If you're worried about your heart or something, go see a doctor. Get the fuck off my page. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck off my page. Take your little weak ass heart elsewhere. You know what I mean? Goofy ass. Anyway, appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? You go from here as Irish clean picture, our homemade. Yeah. You see, yo, he got some good shit. I was checking out one of his lives. Well, I've been on his lives. I like to be in them sometimes. I don't know why they trying to hide his lives and shit. You know what I'm saying? They get on my nerves with this shit. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna sign off on here. I've been on for an hour. I let the music play for a while. Came on a little late. I'm actually want to keep this shit around 30, 40 minutes. So we'll see if we can lock that in. And I'll see you guys later, man. All right? Y'all know the Cash App for you broke ass niggas, and I appreciate y'all. Oh, damn, there you go. Oh, I got 4 jobs. Y'all lazy motherfuckers. Y'all don't even know what you do. All right, I ain't gonna do Uncle Ruckus right now. I did that video, put up with me doing Uncle Ruckus voice. They took that down, these fake faggot motherfuckers. I thought I was supposed to, I guess I was supposed to feel some kind of way, give some energy and shit. Nah, I only do that at certain times when I want to shock my system to make myself feel something and see if it's really there. And if they get that little bit, it ain't shit. It's like a quirk. Anyway, catch you guys later. Sisters, brothers,